In this video, you're going to see with GeoMetrx how you can take an entire market, break it up into equitable territories within minutes versus hours. So with this map, you're looking at the entire Dallas-Fort Worth region. Currently, we have one existing territory in the southwestern portion of Fort Worth and the surrounding areas that we don't want to disrupt. And we want to take this entire red unassigned area and split this up into equitable territories. Territories that are equal and balanced to the Fort Worth territory that's already existing. So there's a couple different ways you can create new territories. I can manually go through and select the zip codes until I get a number of businesses that I deem appropriate for a territory. And as you see here, as I hover over each of these zip codes, it gives me a total count of businesses in that area and population. Keep in mind as well, these can be variables that you import into the system or other demographic variables that we have included. Or I can actually go through and have the system automatically optimize those for me, which is what I'm going to do here. And so once I click the automatically optimize button, it's going to take me to my optimization parameters screen. And it's going to give me some options here. So I can actually give this a description. I'll leave that alone. It tells me the number of existing territories I have, and we see that we have the one Fort Worth territory. I don't want to discard that existing territory, so I'm going to uncheck that. There are enough businesses in that area where I can generate 8 new territories in the remaining unassigned portion and keep that very similar to that number of businesses in the Fort Worth territory. So what I might want to do as well is give it a prefix. We'll just call it DFW. And you'll see it's going to result in 9 territories. So I don't want to discard any existing territory centers, and I definitely don't want to preserve the contents of my unassigned because that's what I'm going to use for my new territories. But I do want to use travel time instead of distance when creating these territories. So they're measured off the road network and more efficient geographically. And then, of course, I need to choose my variable that I will define those territories on. So what I'll do is find my business data, get the total number of establishments. So now I have some information regarding my existing territory and how to handle that. So I've got the Fort Worth territory. I can actually give it a weight. So if I want to give it more influence over the other territories, I can, or less influence. And then I have can float and participates. You're going to uncheck both of these because I don't want that territory to float or shift around based on the number of businesses in the area, and I don't want it to participate in the total number of remaining businesses in the unassigned section. So I'll go ahead and click OK, and that optimization process has been queued. So within a matter of seconds here, we'll be able to see our report and what the system did with those territories. So now I have my results report. I've got 1 existing territory. I've created 8 new territories. And here's some more information about it. Our demand variable was the total establishments. Everything looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and click the Align button. And we'll go back to the map and see those territories. So now the system reloaded our territories. I can see I have 8 new territories in this region for a total of 9. And let's take a look at the balancing chart. So you can see I've got my total number of establishments. They're all right around that 22 to 25,000 business mark, which is exactly what we wanted to see. My existing territory didn't change at all, which is perfect. And now I can go out and grab a report for those territories. So this is just a real quick demonstration on how GeoMetrx can take an existing market, create new territories, and make sure they're balanced and aligned with any existing territories that were previously there. So if you have any questions, our number will pop up at the end of this video, and feel free to call us at any time. Thank you for your time today.